Hey, Get Fox here. Today we got the Market Monday, and like zombies, it's kind of back from the dead. We haven't done this in, I don't know, a month. It's been quite a while since I've been doing a Market Monday, and I apologize for not doing these. I used to do these weekly in 17, 16, 15, but I haven't done doing them this year. I've been trying to write, like, basically a grand theory for the MUT market. Not maybe a theory, but you'll see the video. I've been writing it. I haven't really finished it. Got to put the finishing touches on it. I haven't wanted to do a Market Monday until I got that done to motivate me, but it's taken up a lot more time than I thought it would. So today we're just going to go, this is not that video. This is kind of just what's going on in the market right now. Some filters. We'll talk about those. We'll talk about most feared, the promos to come, some sets that I want you guys to look at too, and then I think that's pretty good. That's good for the introduction, for the agenda as we're going down. So let's start off with filters. Basically, there are people, Chewbacca Lemma is great at this flipping. He makes his entire channel off of flipping cards and the market. So I just want to go through some filters, heavily borrowed from him and like Ashwin that you guys know from the channel here, or in just general, like, you know, people on Twitch talking about sniping and stuff. But yeah, if you guys want more of this kind of sniping stuff, go to Chewbacca Lemma's channel. So what I want to go through is 80 to 81s. Basically, all of these cards that I'm going to tell you how to flip that are going to have good value. People on the market undercut their cards. They post them for less than they go for. And it happens frequently for these lower end cards. It doesn't happen as much for the higher end cards because people are pretty stingy about those. You know, those are the ones where you get top 10 snipes of the weeks on Chewy's channel for those top cards. That doesn't happen very often. But this low ones, you're going to make the most coins per hour on. It's going to be more action pack, I think, is the best one. But basically what I'm talking about, this elite token set brings a lot of value to these wild cards, the 84 pluses, these 82 83s, and these 80 to 81s. Now they change them. It's going to change again October 30th. So right before this set goes live, it's going to change again. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they'll add more. They've just made the set more expensive as time goes on, and that makes sense because more elites, as the MUT year goes forward, elite cards and packs are dropped more often. So you go from the end of, say, MUT 17, where you're pulling 89s, 90s that are like 10K. You're like, oh, these are crap. Then you go down to then you go to 18, where the 80 to 81s now are those almost same value as those 90s were at the end of 17. So I'll go into that more into the video. But what they're doing is increasing the set numbers for these cards in order to take more of them off the market to give more value to those lower end elite pulls. So even though you're pulling something like an 80 overall elite, quote unquote, the softcore elites, you're still getting a pretty decent value. You're still getting 5,000 coins for that elite because of this set and because of what this elite token goes into. A lot of these sets that we're getting so far, the most feared's got a couple elite set, these upgrades, and I'll go through the flashback. A great driver of value, and we'll talk about these flashbacks as we talk into the more promo stuff. Sorry, we got a long Market Monday. I hope you guys like talking about the market. If not, then I guess I don't know what you did clicking on this video. You should probably end it, and I think there's probably like Teletubbies playing right now somewhere. I shouldn't be so condescending. So, flipping cards. I explain why these cards have value, and this wasn't what this video was about. How to flip them, what filters to use. Great filter. This is not going to get you a lot of coins very fast, but 80, 81s, the other two will get you a little bit better return. Basically, look at what people are paying for these 80 to 81s. These things on the low end of market, people don't really filter very much, and they just buy these 80 to 81s for the elite sets, and so they'll go for 4,800 coins. Sometimes they won't, but you can sell them at around that price, just under 5,000 coins, and this will vary based on the time of day. See how there's only 100 on the market. So I've mentioned this before early in the year, but like I said, I want to mention it again for this Market Monday in case people weren't watching me then. So as you can tell, like, just looking up Charles Clay cards, I'm not sure he goes for much less than that, but see how that's 4,800? People are going to buy around 4,800. You can get them for like 4,000 coins. And this happens all throughout MUT. So because he's the lowest on this filter here with time remaining, he's potentially getting bought. I'm not going to sit here, wait 5 minutes, and show you that the 4,800s get bought for the 80 overalls. But 80 81s have those similar values. 82 to 83, I think, are a better shot at getting more flip opportunities. So these minimum coin values, you can sell these for 12,000 coins. But then if you see, look at this. All right, Shaq Thompson just sold for 12,000 coins. Let's look up Shaq Thompson's actual price. Whoops, 11,000. See, there's cheaper ones on the market, and somebody bought the 12,000 coin ones. So take that and put that in pipe and you smoke it. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's late at night. Let's go to the 84, 85s. Similar, this is the three categories that involve those elite sets. Change this up when the elite set changes. These minimum go for 17.5. Now let's look for, say, a Clark card. Would it be less than that? Yeah, so you could potentially buy it for 15.5. That's like a not much, maybe 1,000 coin profit there, and selling it for 17.75. I don't like the legends don't go as fast as regular base elites. Actually, they're not too bad now. All right, regardless, so that's how you filter. Those are great filters there, but to filter them more, instead of going by direct player, the ideal way of going through these filters for these 84 to 85s, go with like all offense here. You can filter them down. You can even do it by cap value, but then just go by team. I like going by team because it's easy just to switch teams up. There's no real snipes there. Bengals, just remember the number. Those 84 to 85s go for like 17K you can sell them at. So just keep looking for these things. And look in the upper right corner at this. See, 15,000. You could buy that and flip it for 17K. It's a little under. It's not the greatest profit, so maybe not that great of a flip. But look at see that right bar, that scroll bar? You could tell when you're at 100 items because you can see how small it is. So memorize that size of that bar on your screen and then know when you have under 100 items. So there you go, flip like that, Flipadelphia. You could do this also with the most feared filters. This was an amazing way to make coins, and it's okay still. It's not as great now. With every promo, go through and flip. So people are paying 6,000 coins for these cards. These will get bought. So you can sell these for 5,900 consistently, and they will sell within the hour. And then let's look up how much DeMario you can actually, how much he's actually costing. 5,000. Similar. So that's a 400 coin profit for that one. But this is just, don't buy this one. Buy other ones that are underpriced to that. So I don't know. Are there any better? Okay, that R didn't really filter that much. Regardless, go through that. Memorize the players, sort them by team and whatnot. So that's a great way of filtering out most feared. It's pretty basic knowledge for a lot of people that work the market. More on to off of the introduction stuff, kind of low end stuff. Let's go into kind of my opinion and other kind of things that you see. I want to talk a little bit about team of the week and investing in it. You guys, I'm gonna see if I can switch over to this. So the investment opportunities in MUT have kind of taken a back seat in the last 2 years. EA has taken a lot of our opportunities away from us. Even when we had an opportunity last year with Team of the Month, they ended up screwing us up. I think it was January. They put a knife in our back on that one. But let's take a look at Team of the Week players. Maybe not. Griffin's maybe not. All right, so what happened? All these guys across the top here are Team of the Week players from this last week. I'm just going to go show you the general graph what happened. And some of them will conform, some of them won't. So they kind of bottom out here Tuesday, Wednesday. And these top-end guys maybe aren't the best investments. And then they go up as they're out of packs. So as I've said many times, buy when things are out of packs. Or buy when they're in packs, sell when they're out of packs. Shaq Thompson is an exception to the rule. I don't like investing in these high-end guys because there's not much profit to be made after tax anyways. But I like it when you get to the low-end, hardcore elites, 85 pluses. This one has just gone up in price. This one really didn't. Kind of weird. It started 26, 30,000 on Wednesday, and then 45,000 by this weekend. So that's a 50% profit margin just for holding for 4 days on the 86 elite. So the 84 elite bottomed out on Wednesday at 14K, now up over 21K. So 30% profit margin minus the 10% tax. That's an okay, just by holding a couple days. This one actually bottomed out on Thursday, but about 7K here, 7.9 to 6.8, all the way up to 11K over the weekend. Let's go on to the next one. See this kind of Wednesday, Thursday are the bottom outs for these low-end elite high golds, 16, 17K. This is because of the set cost. And as you guys notice, and I've told before, sets what drive a lot of value. This one's kind of a weird one. Saturday bound really bottomed out for some reason. I don't know what happened to Xavier that day. And this one, not great. So these, Eddie Jackson didn't do so hot. Wednesday, he actually popped in price. No demand there for Eddie. This one also crashed on the weekend. So these low end, these golds, 76 golds, don't invest in them. These ones that are like 4,000. Invest in those low elites. These ones, there's no profit made here. Again, I don't think this is much of a profit. This is better. It's better to flip than to buy those and hold for a couple days. But moving on back to the game. So talking about sets. Most feared sets. I don't know what you guys' thought on the most feared promo was. I went through it yesterday in my talk about just gameplay talk. I thought they did a really good job. Basically gave us a free Sherman. So just for doing daily solos. That's what I did. Not a free, but you can build it if you got the elites. But if you did all the solos, you get a ton of content. Most feared tokens you can put into scary. You can get in golds for elites. Moving forward, off the most feared, what did I say? Yeah, this is not going to be very valuable to you guys because they'll already be enraged. But generally, prices go up when they enrage, unless EA puts out a sick bundle, which they probably will. But for like 15 minutes, prices on those enraged players are good to sell. You can't sell a ton of them because you're going to get undercut pretty quickly. One huge tip on those enraged players tomorrow. You're going to want to grind solos for improve overall. If you can get up to a 95 overall, win your 15 games, solo season much champs with salary cap reward, you can earn 20,000 coins, 40,000, 60, 80, 230,000 coins with the listed tasks. So make sure and have those enraged players in your lineup and do these overall solos. Try to get to a 95 overall. Do your best to get there at least. If you can't, you can't, and then you won't be able to see. You won't see this 95 overall again until, what do you think, January, February? So you can either earn it this weekend if you can get to 95 overall, or you can wait. Nobody likes to wait. Nobody likes to wait. I think the strong and speed guys are going up in overalls the most. I don't think tall goes up in overall. They just go up in height. So invest in the strong and speed guys. But you guys, it's already happened by the time you guys hear this. Because yeah, I think they just go up in height, right? I'd have to take a look. Well, regardless, moving forward, I want to talk about this weekly player exchange. I heard a little bit of rumors on the MUT subreddit that this actually pays pretty well. So what you can do, wildcard 75 to 79. So I think New England 75 to 79s are pretty cheap, and then like get cheap 74. So you can get like this set could cost you like 3,000 coins or less, and even with NAT golds even less. So 3,000 coins for a Move the Sticks Gold Plus player. If you pull an elite, it's like 50-50 golds to elites. I think on some of these chems. Let me see it just a second. Let me switch it back over onto. Let's go over to Move the Sticks. All right, so there's like 15 pages of cards, and let's just look through for. See how many of those are golds. 7 pages of golds. So about half of them are golds, half of them are elites. You could make out okay if you pull a decent gold. 3,000 coins, but yeah. If you pull a gold. So some people have said that they've actually returned profit on that. I haven't done the testing on that, so that's completely up to you to do these sets to get a gold plus player to maybe get an elite on that. That might be the new silver pack, the 500 silver pack. All right, what other sets we got? All right, this Legend Exchange, they added it to the game. Now, this is really neat. I like this Legend upgrade set. I like that they added it. I don't think it's a good set for you guys to do with these elite tokens. Again, elite tokens driving value to those low elites. Nice. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think so. Let me know what you guys think. Looks like a very expensive set. And you could kind of get a little bone with 87 plus. Although out of the 87 plus topper on my weekend packs, I pulled a 90 Ed Reed, so I got kind of lucky. All right, so that I think is all I want to talk about for the market this week. Overall, actually no, I want to talk about one more thing with the promos coming. I can't believe I skipped over this. Oh, and power-up players. Let's talk about power-up players than the promo players. Upgrades. So these power-up players, when you get them in the game, when somebody gets a new power up, generally the players from the gold player teams, the golds from the players that has to go into their elite set for these, not team of the week, to get the gold tokens. Generally, those are the ones that go up in price. Is just what's observed. It's not a ton, so it's not a huge tip. I wouldn't invest too much coin, but there's a couple coin to be made, a couple shilling. So what is it? Oh yeah, coming promos. I talked about this yesterday in that video a little bit, but I'd be remiss to not talk about coming promos. Maybe we'll get more into the Thanksgiving promo as it comes. But so we got, I'm guessing 1, 2, 3 Fridays until the Thanksgiving promo. So we got the 3rd, 10th, 17th. Thanksgiving's the 23rd. So we know our Halloween promo ends on the 10th, as we see with a lot of these solos and sets and stuff. They say ends on the 10th. Take a look at the objective progress. All right, see that? 11:10 at 9 a.m. So they end on the 10th. Do you think we're getting a promo on the 10th? The 10th's a Friday. Now, there's always Road to the Playoffs, which in previous years was huge. MUT 25, MUT 15, and so on, where they basically updated every single card in the game. Gave them new gold cards. They kind of went away from that in recent years. I don't see them doing that again. But so this Friday the 3rd, maybe we'll get flashbacks or something. We should, but they have gone Fridays without giving us anything. So don't expect anything. The 10th, we could get like a mini promo. We could potentially get, I would expect at least flashbacks or something miniature. They're like a most beard type promo. They'll hold us over to the big promo on the 17th. So I'm guessing another market crash will start happening around Monday the 13th. Nah, probably the 14th through the 16th. The 16th being the biggest crash again, the worst day to sell your team. Somebody actually told me that they sold their team on the day before Most Feared launched, and I couldn't help but weep for their souls. And they say they lost a lot of coin value. They can't buy their team back again. And the day before promo drops is the worst day to buy, 100%. So I would look forward to the 17th being the Thanksgiving promo, and then on the 24th being the Black Friday promo, which I think last year was some of people's favorites. Early season promo, the 24th was great. So we're in promo season, guys. Expect it. Look forward to it. I'm loving it. Even though I'm holding a lot of coins and not cards because I'm working with Joe. But because working with Joe's account, you play on his account. That is it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys got any questions in the comments. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.